Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am Lacrima Seras, your Stardust Guardian and variety streamer. Hello. It's a late stream today. I've been resting. My throat is feeling a hell of a lot better yesterday. However, now it sounds like I have a slight nasal congestion. Yay! I feel a sneeze coming on, but because I acknowledged it, now it's not gonna happen. I love the human body. Oh my goodness. But hi everybody. Mm. Hello. uh Thank you for coming in today. My brain is a little bit of mush right now. I was gonna have just like a chill writing stream today, but I'm not sure I have the brain power to do that at the moment, so I apologize. It may just end up being a very short just chatting stream. But that's okay. Hi Bacon, hi Emerald. I need to recalibrate my thing again, because every time I shift or move, it's like, no, we're going to do this thing. And I'm like, I just want to be comfortable. Let me be comfy, please. But hi everybody, hello. Before I forget, because I will probably forget, there are two people that I need to thank. I need to thank Aaron Eldritch and Vegeta, not Vegeta, Vitico, I think. Vitico Rose 321 for the follows. Thank you. And I hope you all enjoy your stay here in the Constellation Garden. Yeah! But hi everybody. Thank you for that heads up. Thank you for that heads up. I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna change the thing to just chatting. We might do a little bit of writing, but I think I'm just gonna be chatting for now / contemplating why I'm streaming when my bed is like 2 feet back and very warm. I haven't streamed this late in a long time. For a good reason, because my energy is like super low for anything productive to happen. But I didn't stream earlier because my throat was killing me. It hurt to swallow. I could still talk, but it hurt to swallow, and it felt like there was forever like a lump in my throat. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But so today I just decided to take it easy a little bit. The stream will probably be like an hour and a half long, maybe. It's pretty late. It's for me it is like 8:30 p.m. for me. So it's not too late, but it's also like way later than I usually stream. Even when I did like my, how many hours did I do on that one? Like 16-hour stream, I think it was. I don't think I ended it. I don't think I streamed this late. But I also don't remember, because that was like Halloween. That was like a month and some change ago. But you should be asleep, Emerald, unless you have work. If you have work, then don't sleep. But yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you can tell that I'm not feeling the greatest. But also not feeling so bad that it's like, oh, I can't, what's the word I'm looking for? Not feeling so bad that I don't feel like I could stream. Just kind of low energy and a little bit stuffy. I don't have work, so it's all good. Yay, I go back into work tomorrow. Hell of a time to pick up a small little cold. But I don't have a fever. I just have a slight congestion, which will probably get worse before it gets better, but it will be okay. I can talk. I can communicate. And I know better now to wear a jacket. Well, to not sleep with my window open. I probably won't wear a jacket because I get too hot walking to and from work with it. I swear, the things that I do that you should not do for various reasons, but that I do on the daily, I feel like it's the reason why my immune system is like the way that it is. But yeah. We're just gonna be chatting and chilling. May do some writing. I'm unsure. I'm genuinely unsure. Oh my goodness. I keep on getting messages from a job searching site. I am in the process of looking for a different job. One that theoretically will let me work from home. But we shall see, because I'm not too sure that will actually happen, especially with my skill set. But I am hoping to land either a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Did I remember to get my water? I did not remember to get my water. But that is why I have you guys throw water at me. So that way there's at least a little something. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. And for the posture check. Although I'm gonna have kind of slumpish posture of today because I'm just like, eh. Hi Sniper, hello, hello. We might just do some writing. I am sleepy. I slept pretty good last night. I also slept until almost noon today. I went to bed at around 12:30 last night and woke up about a half an hour till noon. So that was fun, but it did help a lot. So can't complain too much, I guess. But yeah. How did my disk space get lower? It was at 178 and now it's at 167. How? What did I download? What did I get? I don't understand. Oh well. Nom 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 nom. Yum 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 yum. Ba 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 ba. You know what? I just realized I haven't asked you guys how you're doing. I'm a great streamer. How are you guys doing? I hope y'all are doing great. I don't know why I'm answering for y'all. Only you can tell me. You need to clear your VR chat. Kesh, I'm not in VR chat though. I'm not in VR chat. I'm in Waterdoll. And even then, I don't think clearing my cache is going to free up a whole lot of space. So, I also don't feel like opening up VR chat at the moment. Just to clear it. Wait, can I do that from the website? If I can do that from the website, then yeah. If not, I will probably do that the next time I open up the app. VR chat. forgot that they added mobile play onto their thing. VR chat. Well, we shall see. VR chat downloads worlds and avatar data on the hard drive, and after playing for a bit, you need to clear the cache. I cleared it like 2-3 months ago, I think. It's a lot of the same worlds that we go to, but I wonder if that's why some of my VR chat shenanigans last night was a little laggy. That would make a whole lot of sense. I need to get more Dramamine. Preferably before I go on my before I go to my con. I have 2 dosages left. Which is, it should be enough to get me to and back. I cleared after every time I play. Fair enough. But yeah. I'm going to be holding my mic because I'm leaning back in my chair. But unfortunately, now the webcam is working, so now the hand tracking works too. Yay. I might just roll my chair and... Yee. We will... Oh, I actually need to check my email. I need to check that soon. Why is there just a water droplet just hanging out there? Hello? Excuse me. What are you doing? Okay, I guess we just have a suspended water droplet. I don't have the mental brain power at the moment to try and fix it or get rid of it. So... I guess he's just gonna hang out there. I wonder if we do another hydrate. Will he go away? Shake it like a... Oh. Well. He jumped off. He got scared at the mere thought of being joined by others. That... But no save. Whee! Oh, okay. I just got like a random like pain in my side. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I guess. No, it's not fine, but oh well. Alright, so just being buggy. I hope they managed to clear it up or get it cleared up before before the Game Awards, because I did ask if I could co-stream it, and I should be getting the preparations for that soon. I'm getting tired of one AI generated ad that's for a stockbroker company. Unfortunately, I can't control what ads are being pushed through. I can't, if I had any say in it, on it, I'd say no ads, because ads are extremely annoying. There's a reason why I pay extra to get rid of them. So, I hate ads. Ads are the devil. They are the literal devil. But yeah, I don't, why? All I'm doing is tilting my head. And it's like, you know what would be fantastic? Her arm to shoot all the way up. Why? Why are you like this? I don't understand. Does it do it for the... No, it just loses tracking in the other one. Alrighty. That's... I don't understand. You need to stop yawning. I think this is also why I don't stream at night, is because I have no brain function anymore. Yes, do you have a question? You're raising your hand up a lot. Shish. My question is, why does the human body make us sick? It's not fun. It's not fair. Don't make us sick. It's awful. But yeah. Stuff comes out at night. It really feels like it does. There are some people who are just like natural night owls. There are people who would probably prefer to stream during the daytime, but have to stream at the nighttime because of their job or other occupations or things like that. I stream like midday-ish, so I could avoid Scuffish, but I still get Scuffish because I am very lazy when it comes to things. So I'm just like, it's good enough, it works just fine, and then I carry on my way. Which is a fine way to go about things, but at the same time it's like, you could be doing so much more. I did work on my 3D model some. I did work on my Blender model some. So far, I'm liking how it's coming out. The boobage is looking a little wonky, and and I just need to push and pull the sculpting a little bit more. Push and pull the verts a little bit more. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. We'll need to add more loops to it. Same with the and I need to add more detail to the butt region so it deforms more properly. And then it's just arms, legs, hands, and feet, head, and hair. And then that will be it for like the base mesh, and then I might go on to Booth, find some outfits that I like on there, and then model it to fit onto my avatar, and then just upload it to VRChat and to Waterdough. So yay! Went to VCAT last night. There were some really... Oh, I now know what some things happened. I took some screenshots. I took some pictures in VRChat. Because one of the worlds for VCAT, which for those of you that aren't super familiar with VCAT, VCAT is virtual market, so booth artists and sellers will come together in VRChat and sell some things. There are some also IRL products that are being advertised there too, like I saw like 2 or 3 different types of beers, of Japanese beers. There was like a tourist site for a city in Japan, and there was also an advertisement that I saw for VR goggles that look kind of like snowboarding goggles, if that makes any sense. But along with that, some VTubers will also have a booth there too. I found a VTuber that I've interacted with and have chatted with a few times. I found their booth at VCAT and I took a picture of it. After struggling with the camera, I feel like the camera is a lot easier to handle when you're in VR. But I don't know because I haven't played proper VR chat. Proper VR chat. I haven't played VR chat in VR, so maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Hmm. I feel my vocal cords heating up. We might just go ahead and start or go ahead and do the writing and typing thing, and then I'll probably just like make a few comments every so often just to try and get my throat a little bit more time to recover. It doesn't hurt at all well as I'm speaking right now. I just have some congestion here on my nose. And I can feel my my vocal cords heating up just a little bit to where it's just like, maybe this isn't such a good idea. But I promise to stream every day, so I'm gonna try and do stream every day. I am gonna give myself some grace days where if I really, really, really don't feel like streaming, or if I'm like really, really, really bad, or have like a really, really bad thing, cold or something happen, then obviously those are the grace days that I will be taking. But the plan is to try and stream every day of December up until the new year, where I essentially take like where I essentially take like a work week off of streaming because I have a convention. I might try and stream in the hotel room. Oh fuck, I still need to buy my train tickets. Just like $50, that will be fine. I might try and stream in my finished my first VA commission today. Ooh, nice. Nice. Very happy for you, Sniper. Very happy for you. I'm debating on whether or not I actually want to open up commissions because I do enjoy writing. I've written a couple of fanfics that still get a crap ton of views and likes. I've still keep on getting comments from people who are just like, you made me cry while I'm in class. I'm like, why are you reading this in class? Like, thank you, that was the intention, but why are you reading this right now? But I have thought about maybe opening up lore commissions or writing commissions for people who maybe have like an idea that they want but don't necessarily have the time nor the know-how of how to put it into like a readable thing, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I thought about doing that. But then I'm just like, how would I get people to for my portfolio, and how would I go about advertising that since I don't post a whole lot. And I feel like posting just like, hey, commissions, here are all the commissions that I do, and also I have commissions open, come get some if you're interested. Like, no, I hate seeing accounts like those, and I follow those a couple of times. I don't follow those. Those follow me a good amount. A good amount of them follow me, and I'm just like, I hate seeing the same old reposts, and things, and I'm just like, I have I have rubber thimbles on my fingers right now. They're meant to help get more grip when you're pulling a needle through fabric, and they do help a lot, especially when I'm sewing through like 1 or 2 layers of elastic on my wigs. But beyond that, they don't really do anything to like protect my fingers. The rubber or I do have like a hard cap thimble to that ended up in my sleeve somehow as it was falling. Stop. I don't understand. It kept falling down my sleeve. That's another option I could do. I could continue work on my wig because I didn't work on it at all yesterday since yesterday was streaming and then I had a thing outside outside of stream that I took part in. So I could continue on with my I could theoretically continue on with my wig. Might do that. Might do that. Yeah. Also, I've decided that I'm going to steer kind of in a different direction for my Grim wig since I have a lot more of the dark blue fibers than I do of the gray fibers. And I personally I find it really really annoying when I find characters who have different colored ears or tails in comparison to their hair, especially if they are like part animal. That just, it irks me. And yes, I know that in that universe there's most likely magic, so they're able to color their ears and their tails a different color, or there's maybe like some type of dye that they can use, but it just really really irritates me whenever I see a character with mismatched ears and tails. Or yeah, mismatched ears or tails, that meaning like that being like, oh, their hair is white but they have black ears. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, gonna go ahead and change my thing again to writing, and I'll probably put like a note. I'll probably put a pin in the chat being like, hey, feeling a tiny bit under the weather. Probably won't be chatting a whole lot. Done. Alright. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Why you throw water at me? Why you chuck water at me? Alright, but before I go and actually switch over, why did it show me the same ads twice? I don't know. But before I go ahead and jump into writing, I'm going to go get some water and then I'll jump into writing, and I will tell you about the site that I will be using to world build and to write and things like that, because it's a pretty cool site. I need to use it more, especially since I'm paying for it. You will see this is a common thing with me. But it's super fantastic, especially if you're into like world building just for the hell of it, or maybe you have a big D&D campaign or something coming up. I don't know, but I like it. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some more water. Hello, I am back again. Okay, so let me move OBS this away. So the site that I'm using for my world building shenanigans, my mic working, yes it is called World Anvil. World Anvil is a free to use site, but you can pay a subscription fee for more worlds and other fun perks. I believe I am paying for the Guildmaster one, which is I think the second highest one. They have one where you are actually able to monetize your world by sticking your World Anvil articles and things onto that Patreon. I do not have a Patreon account set up yet. But haha. Hi Jojo, hello. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream today, so I'm going to be working on my VTuber lore, so you guys get a little bit of a sneak peek from it. Locklimosa. What? I don't understand. What do you mean, Lock Mimosa? I don't understand. But yeah, so this is World Anvil. I'm currently in the articles tab. There's some things that are off to the side here that you... Oh no, you can see it. I'm just not here at the moment. But you can customize how you want your world to look, the title of it. You can add in maps and timelines, manuscripts, images, the secrets as well. My world for now is called Celestia. A very, very original name, I know. Very, very original. Huzzah. So basically your name is basically Weeping Rose. Yes, my name essentially does mean, well, think the Latin name of it. I think the Latin is like more grieving or mourning. I do remember weeping being part of it, but yeah, my name is essentially Weeping, is essentially the grieving, mourning, or weeping rose, whichever one of those, which kind of accidentally suits kind of accidentally suits the my VTuber's story a little bit. Since her story is, like other anime protagonists, needlessly tragic. So yeah. Alright, let me drink some water. It's actually a beautiful name. I thought so too. Originally I was gonna have it be my cosplay handle, and I might still use it as my cosplay. Is your OC associated with D&D by chance? It is not, though I would absolutely love to have a D&D campaign. Or yeah, have a D or words. Words and thoughts are failing me right now. How do people stream at night? How are their night owls? How are you all able to do this? I'm currently playing as mine, the one you see in VRC. I'm an artificer. That suits you. That suits you. From everything that I've seen in VR chat, that suits you. But no, my character is not from D&D. My VTuber isn't from a D&D campaign, nor a video game. It was quite literally just something that I'm like, it was quite literally something I'm just like, I want a celestial themed character. And I want her to be needlessly tragic too. What kind of name do I want her to have? Ah, this one. Yee. That's essentially how the story of or the thought process that happened through lack of discipline and a non-existent sleep schedule. I mean, there are some people who just genuinely function better in the nighttime than they do the daytime, or who's what's the word I'm looking for? Cicadic? That doesn't sound right. Cicadic. rhythm, I guess. I think that's correct. I don't know. Hi, Rose. Hello, hello. We now have 2 roses. Yay! We have a bundle of roses. I'm packing, so I'm up lurking. Okay, fair enough. Rhythm, yep, that right. Okay, cool. Brain is not working, and yet Brain is just like, you know what would be a fantastic idea? Let's do some world building that I will definitely look back at and be like, why did I write this? This is my friend Yi. Alright, let's go ahead and clear these notifications that I don't need at the moment. And then some silly meme happening in one of the servers I'm in. It's a small world after all. Whee! More water. Water is good. But I'm guessing either Jojo popped when Jojo asked about whether or not my character is related to D&D, I'm assuming they're familiar with what World Anvil is. Joined to say hi and ended up with 2 friends. Yee! We like friends here. Friends are fantastic. No, Jojo was friends with you too. Yee, we met through Dovey. Like, all of my friends that I've met in VR chat have been through either Dovira or Sento. Not surprised. Yee. So, I don't talk a whole lot outside of like stream and VoOP chat. I certainly didn't talk a whole lot today. Dovi's such a cutie. I think we met through her. Yeah, I think we met through her too. I'm a strong silent type, so my basic hand waves makes me very friendly. I'm looking to get a VR headset. I've tried ASL and VRC, just my hand tracking sucks. Ah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Ow. I think I just cut myself with my nail. I just trimmed and filed you like a week ago. Why are you so sharp? Well, good news, it's a surface cut. Yay. Bad news, I'm gonna be concerned that I cut myself, and then I'm just gonna find a random, like, not scar, but scab, and I'm gonna be like, how did I get this? But, I'd offer to mail you my headset since I'm currently waiting for a new one, but mine is so old and scuffed. I've been offered, somebody offered me to send me their entire VR headset their entire VR setup. I'm like, that's really sweet. I don't feel right accepting that offer though. And they're like, I don't use it at all. I'm like, be that as it may, I still feel bad, even if it's a gift. But I'm hoping that the Steam frame ends up being well. I'm very interested in the Steam frame because it is a because it is a VR headset that has standalone capabilities, which means I don't have to spend a whole lot in full body tracking if I don't want to. I was thinking about getting a quest, but because I don't have a Facebook account and Facebook is having the you must verify your age. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I did it for VR chat just so there'd be like another like extra security to the thing. But if I don't have to give away my information to third-party sites, I won't give away my information to third-party sites unless it's a site that I really, really care about. I won't ever use Facebook, so giving my information to Facebook does not seem like a great idea. I get you. I'm not very selfish, so I wouldn't really want to take that sort of offer either. Thank you for the head pat, Rose. Oh my goodness. Did I enable head pats or did I forget to? I forgot to. No, because if I disabled head pats, then the thing wouldn't be working. Brain, help, help. Brain is not doing the thing. I saw the head pat. You good? Yay. Brain is not doing the think thing. Brain is very much like, yes. What's a good way to make her anxious? This. No. Alright. Anyways. World Anvil. Yay! I'm trying to figure out which one I should, which prompt I should do because, like, there's so many. Like there's traditions, there's prose, which is like your mythology, or yeah. Designed for short stories, poems, or individual chapters. Presentation mode has an extra readability feature because we love readers too. Titles, spells, technology, professions. Plot, natural law, myth, culture and ethnicity, language. I don't really plan on making a Kongling for Celestia at the moment. I might later on down the line, but for right now, trying to make an entire new language that sounds impossible at the moment. Material, maybe. Military formation. It's not too much of a military at the moment. Conflict, there is an ongoing conflict between the two peoples that occupy this world. So might do that one. Documents, might do that one to write document. Conditions, so diseases, mutations, transformations, and special conditions, both temporary and permanent. Settlements, from the tiniest hamlet to cities that span planets to giant space stations and underwater ruins. Organizations, maybe. Religion, haven't really thought about this one. Species, maybe. Let me see. Vehicle, item, quite possibly yes. Geography, maybe. Gods and deities, no. Military, again, haven't really thought about that. Generic, this one is just like buildings, individual landmarks, both natural and built, such as huge statues, tiny hobbit holes, ruins, dungeons, defensive walls, space stations, giant trees, castles, and taverns. Characters for people, characters, queens, cabbage merchants, named animals such as Shadow Fox or Smog, or any other named individuals or country. You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and jump into character. we are gonna go ahead and write about one of the main characters. Also, y'all can't make fun of my... What just happened? Y'all can't make fun of my typing and my spelling mistakes. I am very sleepy. Oh, I don't have an image for him is the issue. I don't even have a placeholder image for him. It's okay, we are just gonna go on to Pit Crew. All my OC's lore is on a Google Doc. I should do this. Also shouldn't have named my OC Jojo too. See, I have so many OCs. I have an OC named Abaddon, Vine, Morta, Amon, Atsushi, which is fun whenever I put him into Bungo Stray Dogs because the main character is called Atsushi. Disan, who I just nicknamed Dragon, who is a dragon character. I have one for I have a snow fairy that I named Schneidus, I think is how you say her name. I have a doctor character whose entire thing is based around leeches, and I ended up making him look like the deceased from the Arcana. And it's kind of hilarious. I'm just like, well, that was intentional. Little Jojo is like my OC. I actually have done in-depth world building for my for them. My name is Jojo, so I'm just biased. I am biased for uncommon names since my name is kind of uncommon. Both VTuber and IRL, like I don't see a whole lot of people who go around calling themselves Lacrimosa or Lacri. So I'm just like, ha ha ha, I chose a good name. What do I pick crew? We're just gonna make a quick pick crew. Jojo Siwa made my name cringe. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Alright, I agree. Alrighty, that's fine. Oh, when did you guys get a website? Alrighty. The problem is I'm the only JoJo girl I know. See, everybody calls me Rose. I chose Lacrimosa. I'm stuck Rose in there so that way there would be a familiarity with Rose but still have like a completely unique name, and everybody's just started calling me Rose. I'm like, okay, plan successfully. Unsuccessfully succeeded, I guess. I hate the many ads on Pit Crew. This one looks good enough. I just threw Vegito in there because when I made my username, I was a Dragon Ball nerd. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Non-commercial and personal use without exceeding the scope of non-commercial use. Non-commercial may use the image for non-commercial purposes as well for personal use. However, even if it is for non-commercial use, you may not use this image as the main image. Okay, that's fine. Non-commercial and processing. Alrighty. What does processing mean? Users may process images by changing color, adding lines, etc. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go with this one. I guess the image isn't super important since like y'all. No, I like the more squarish eyes. I like the slightly more hazel eyes for him. highlight give me? Okay. Eyebrows. Mm-hmm. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I'm a certified weeb when it comes to Dragon Ball Z. Let me see. You and them are both Dragon Ball nerds. Oh my goodness. Do I like this one? No, I don't. I think I like that one a little bit more. Alright. Give me black hair, please. You should mention it's lemon. Ba 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 ba. I'm actually looking for an artificer kind of styling stuff for my avatar right now when I added a few toys that an artificer would use. Ooh. I think I accidentally made this guy look a little sympathetic, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Those are wings. Those aren't necessary. Yep. The issue with mine, it's such an old base model, no one really makes new stuff for it anymore. Yeah, and I'm over here making my own model in Blender, and I'm like, nobody's gonna have anything for my model for the clothing. And honestly, that's alright. I'm not expecting anybody to have stuff for my model. Alright. Download. Whoops. That is not what I wanted. Go away. And now I open up. Ads. Yummy. We love ads here, don't we? Alright. Downloads. This one. And we just drop them in. Okay. Twitch ads still better than smart TV, YouTube ads, can't lie. There's a reason why I pay extra for this for the programs that I use. So I don't have to deal with ads. Oh, you can't even see him, so there's no reason for me to go on this offshoot. Okay. Hold on. Let me go ahead and scoot this over a little bit so you guys can see Morpheus. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. That works a whole lot better. But Morpheus, design notwithstanding, this is just so I have something to look at that isn't like a blank thing, and I feel some amount of like, yay, I did good. I will probably go to like an actual artist and be like, hey, I have this. Can you make more water? Alright. I'm using my free turbo trial for no more ads. Yee. Honestly, fair. Alright. It's gonna feel kind of strange referring to my VTuber in the third person, since y'all referred to me as Rose or Lacry or Lacrimosa or something like that. So it's gonna feel a little bit strange referring to her in the third person as opposed to like the first person, if that makes any sense. Like, oh yes, that is me. No. Actually, yeah, we'll just keep it at childhood friend for now. Need to find a way, need to figure out optimization for my VR chat model. It is way too big of an Avi at the moment. Okay, so the only optimization ways that I know is like going into Blender or whatever 3D modeling program you use, and doing that. People just say have multiple Avis, but I don't want to have to change Avi every time I want to swap outfits. Yeah, that's an issue. What I wish VR chat would do, since there are people who use it for VTubing, I wish they would have a way to like streamline transformations, make it feel, I don't know, kind of magical girl-esque, or like some way to like customize like the VR chat or avatar switches. So instead of just like the blue ring and Avi or blue diamond Avi that you get when your avatar is still loading in, you could get yeah. You could have like, I don't know, if your whole thing is like steampunk or sci-fi, you could have something that's like, you could have the avatar switch be more magical, more robotic. Or if you are more fantasy inspired, you could opt for a more fantasy vibe one. But no, we get that, and it's fine. But it's fine. But it's like, really, you could have done something more, and yet you didn't. Alright. I've been trying to load my avatar's Unity project for the past 5 minutes, and it's only half done. That's how big it is. You might want to start think about which parts of your avatar you use the most. Keep those, and which parts might be better relocated for like a secondary version of your avatar. I know you said you don't want multiple Avies, but I think that might be the way to go. The other way that I can think of is like going into the base, going into the mesh, like figuring out how to optimize it a little bit more. Twitch's optimization is also just a little like twitches. No. VR chats optimization requirements are also just a little like ham. Like it's a good starting point, but realistically, most people's models are not gonna be like that. So I could do my seasonal variants as different avatars, I suppose. Yee. Do that. I already hate this. This is why nothing ever gets done for me. It's because I look at something, I'm like, yes. No, absolutely not. Little sippy sippy. Sippy sip is good. Okay. But I need to actually write. When I finish up Morpheus thing, I will call it a night. That is going to be the goal. Let's try. Alright, what are some prompts that I could add? Alright, personal. Ooh, motivations might be a good idea. Motivation. What are the character's desires and priorities that drive this character? Example, dreams to become the best space pilot in the galaxy, feels an innate desire to help people in need. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and enable that one. Likes and dislikes, not really necessary, but we'll have a good idea on things like that. And I think famous quotes and catchphrases, I think I'll save that one for when I actually get to script writing. Let me see. Mental. We'll probably do morality and philosophy. And personal history, I think, are good ones. Naming, given name, these aren't really too important. Social. I'm choosing these prompts in the way that I'm choosing these prompts because of the fact that I will be turning these articles into like a script at some point. So I'm trying to make sure that I choose things that I'll come back to speech later. I'm trying to choose things that will help whoever's voicing these characters and will help me in animating, like, okay, the character has these things in mind and all that stuff. So this and that needs to be portrayed through how they speak or how they act. So yeah, that's probably something that I would recommend as like a novice writer. Me calling myself a novice writer. Think ahead about why you're writing this character, or why you're writing the story. Is it going to be animated at some point? Ticks and quirks, I will have to do a little bit more. Actually, you know what? Ticks and quirks, yes, because that will be helpful in the things. Savvies and aptitudes. What is your character proficient in? What kind of knowledge or skills are they lacking? Yeah, we'll do that one. Tick tick to Coke Zero. Coke Zero is good, although of the Zero brands, I prefer Pepsi Zero. Let me see. Taboos. We'll include taboos as well. Education. Let me see. Alright. Death, circumstances of death, year of death, date of death, place of death. Not really relevant. Birth. I will add that later. Origin, species, ethnicities, secondary ethnicities / cultures, age or pronouns. I will add that later. Presentation. We will go ahead and do eyes, hair. We'll go ahead and do these. And we'll do gender and we'll just go ahead and stick with gender. Okay. So this is the sidebar stuff, of which I can't really see because my phone is in the way. So we are just gonna zip. Hi Bug, hello. Thank you for the subscription. For the 5-month subscription. Late stream today. Spent the day resting, feel a little bit better. My throat no longer hurts. Though it feels like I constantly have a frog in my throat, so but we're doing a little bit of a writing stream. Cobra will probably be pissed at me that I missed it, but I opted not to advertise this one in the server just because it's kind of a throwaway stream. I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay. We'll go ahead and remove current location since that isn't really important. Human ethnicity. But yeah, we're writing, or going to attempt to write a character. We are going to be writing the main antagonist of my VTuber story, which is Morpheus. So y'all get a little bit of a sneak peek at him. We are just going to stick with the normal, or the normal human understanding of it. Late stream for you, early stream for me. I'm still so tired. You have work. You have work soon, don't you? Alright. I have work, Rose. I was gonna say, go back to sleep if you're still tired, but if you have work, then you can't go back to sleep. I have work. No. It's either early or late, so... I'm working on my second 40-ounce cup today. Alright, light color or light hazel colored eyes. We're not going to comment on any spelling mistakes I have. Usually has a sort of mischievous. I can't spell for shit. What hairstyle did I give him in this? Oh, right. You know, long and black, or the long black, or the long and raven straight hair actually kind of fits because of words. I'm just gonna shut up now. Actually, no. I like the description of obsidian a little bit more, so it gives that feel of like it's a brown black type of situation. I cannot spell obsidian apparently, but thank goodness autocorrect. By the way, the emotes, should I draw them in your current model? Oh. Yeah, also, I really should have done my 2D model instead of my 3D model. Is there a way for me to lock my character in place so she doesn't move? There has to be, right? I might have to disable the character moving template for now. And water doll. Or actually, no, I think I can turn off the camera moving. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and hide that. Cool. Alrighty. Fixed it. Figured it out. So, yeah. Hehehehe. Rotisserie chicken movement. LOL. Hmm. Let me see. Because Celestia is set in like in a world of eternal night, it doesn't make sense for most of the people to have this sounds bad. But like from a scientific standpoint, words. Okay. I'm just gonna shut up, but he's a pale-skinned character. My world is set in night, is set in a world of eternal night. Take that as you will, I guess. I have too many stuff on my desk for me to fidget. Ha ha ha. Do I want it to be on his shoulder or do I want it to be on his hip? We'll stick with shoulder for now. I might change that later. Basement? Okay, let me see. You know, writing with an audience is weird. Hi, Motive. It is. It definitely is, because it's just like, oh, you guys can see like every single like keystroke that I do, like my hesitation and all that. Don't worry, we won't judge. Not yet, at least. Ugh. Stop with the Delphi drink. That's part of the creative process. I know, but it still feels a little like hmm. Hmm. I feel ya. I once had a client watching me stream the work live on Discord and they said nothing for like an hour. It felt so weird. Yeah. Alright. So, what's this project about? My VTuber lore. Because I apparently will not get shit done unless I already have a good stepping stone for it. I disabled that. Why is it? Alright, well. Okay. So, we are currently writing Morpheus, or at least a baseline for Morpheus, who is the main antagonist of my story. Off to the side of him, I have a pit crew. This is not the official design, but like, kind of like it. But I will definitely get official artwork done for him at some point. Just not right now. Ba-ba-ba. I like the earring, the little tassel earring. Ba 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 ba. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera back that way so I can see everything. That is not how you spell hostility. My lore is rather minimal. My lore is needlessly complicated. Hostility. What inspired you to make it? The Sandman. I'll be perfectly honest. It was the Sandman that made me go like, yes, this. Uh, so specifically the Sandman from the Netflix series because I haven't read the comics yet, and the Sandman from Rise of the Guardians. Morpheus is a character in Greek mythology who does, if I remember correctly, he is like the god of dreams, I think. I could be completely wrong. But regardless, Morpheus is a character for this purpose. Morpheus is a character who is I saw some of that. It was neat. It was. Morpheus is a character who is who very much wants to do good, but feels that in order to do good, he has to become the most powerful being in existence. Hence to him doing some not so great things. So good intentions but lost along the way type of archetype for him, if that makes any sense. The lived long enough to become the villain, to see himself as the villain type of deal. Even though all he wanted to do was try and help. Alright, you know what? That will work for now. As like a basis, a tragedy. Yes. Alright. Personal history. What's their backstory? What was their upbringing like? Describe their life so far. Use timelines to display their personal history visually and with more detail. I will do timelines later. For now, we are just gonna do these. Would help if I could actually remember how to spell. I don't know the name of the organization just yet, so we'll just put oh, I have so many of these. Oof. Why did I choose so many? Why do y'all let me choose so many prompts? Who's y'all? It was you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm co-working. Yay!
Hmm.
And we'll stop there so y'all don't get complete freebies. Sorry. No freebies. Nope, no freebies. Uh, no, that's more of a personality type thing. Unless I was using that as a way for me to dive deeper into his education. Hmm. Manipulation is one of those words that I always have a hard time spelling, and I have no idea why. Because I can spell conscience pretty easily, but manipulation, no. I always need autocorrect to help me. Hmm. Hmm. Mhm, mhm. Been nice seeing you share your process. I have to go. Take care. Bye, Bien. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, there's not a whole lot of talking once I started locking in and typing, but I hope you have a good day. Take care. All right. Uh, this is chill. I don't mind this either. Way better than ASMR. Take care. Bye bye. Ba ba ba. I just spelled the exact same word, didn't I? I'm surprised I actually spelled encyclopedic correctly. Yay me! we're gonna do a quick BRB while I go use the restroom. Yeah. Alright. Quick BRB. Wee! Hello, I am back. Mhm, mhm. Mhm, mhm. Hello, Raiders. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am like Hi, Raiders. And also forgive me if I mispronounce your name. Uh. Oh, forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm gonna try really hard though. Itak. Itak Sin. Sikashi? That is not how you pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Yo, it's good. Uh, bit of a chill stream today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I have a slight congestion. Uh, intoxication. Oh, intoxication. Oh. So yeah, I have a little bit of congestion. You can call me Scotty. But thank you so much for the raid, Scotty, and welcome in, Raiders, welcome in. I am Lacrimosa Rose, your Stardust Guardian and variety streamer. Hello, hello! If y'all need to take care of yourselves, such as feeding yourselves, watering yourselves, or cleaning yourselves or your habitat, please go do so. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoyed this rather chill stream. But yeah, what you writing? My VTuber lore. We are currently writing the main antagonist of my story, of my VTuber lore, which is Morpheus. But yee, so not a whole lot of talking going on, despite how yappish I am currently. But yeah, not a whole lot of talking in an attempt to try and rest my voice a little bit, since I did stream yesterday with a sore throat, and that was maybe not the brightest idea, but Oh well. Sounds fair. But I hope that y'all are able to get some work done with me. We're going to finish these prompts. I am leaving out some more key details just to try and keep it a little bit more of a secret, a little bit more under wraps. Although anybody who has reading literacy above like 5th grade, I feel like, can probably figure out where this is going. So, meh. But yeah. Ba, 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 ba. How was your stream, by the way? I hope your stream ended up being pretty good. We're not going to talk about how sloppy my typing is or my spelling is. It is almost 11 p.m. for me right now. But how was your stream, Scotty? I hope it was good. What do y'all end up doing? It was good, a little short, but I gotta get up early tomorrow. Yeah. I probably might do the bare bones for these last 3 prompts because I also have to wake up early-ish tomorrow. So yeah. But we did pretty good. Oh, just did some beta reading, some messing around, and reading Eye of the World, book 1 of the Wheel Time. Ooh, Wheel Time is one of those series that I've been meaning to get into, but I just haven't yet. Same with The Witcher. I've been trying to find like a good box set of The Witcher that doesn't have like as seen on Netflix plastered across it, because I just want the artwork. I don't want the as seen on Netflix plastered across the freaking cover and ruining the artwork. Hmm. Oh, right. For those of you who are wondering what site I'm using to dump all my world building shenanigans, I'm using a site called World Anvil. It is free to use, however, you can pay. You can pay a subscription if you so desire for more perks and more worlds, because I believe with the free account you're only allotted like I think maybe 4 worlds, which for most people is plenty. But because at some point in the future I plan on writing a whole bunch, maybe doing some D&D campaigns, I'm paying for like one of the higher tiers, but would definitely give World Anvil a look if you are interested. This is not sponsored, but I love this site, even though some of the choices are a little bit overwhelming, but it's a great site, especially if you have artist or writer's block. So yeah. I'm gonna go and work now. Wish y'all a great stream. Get well soon, Rose. Thank you, Bug. Have a good day at work, okay? And thank you for the hydrate redeem. Bye bye. Yeah, I mainly write short stories. Been delving into horror lately, but I mainly write sci-fi and fantasy. Ooh. Mm, I'll just do bare bones of the likes and dislikes for now. Uh, I have plans for a Final Fantasy inspired book, but I want to improve my skills first. Wrote the first chapter and was like, and was like, yeah, I can't live up to the potential of this idea. I don't want to waste it. I understand that sentiment. However, if you cling to an idea for so long, eventually it's just going to become a what could have been. So I've been using short stories as a way to develop certain skills and push me towards the depiction I need for mainly character development and grounding. Yee. I wrote fan fiction back in high school, so I'm so ranty and brain is not braining. Yeah. And so ranty. That makes sense. For me, I struggle with finding a good balance. Abstract. There we go. Brain is not braining right now. It's about an hour till midnight. Don't make me try and figure out big words, please. I understand a lot. However, my writing skills, I say, are still that of like a middle schooler. It's still pretty elementary in my opinion. The fuck happened here? What? Thank you. Stop it. Well, as long as you're writing, and not just waiting, that's what I did for 10 years. And then started streaming to hold myself accountable to writing. Now, a year later, over 100 stories. Hey, that's a good way. Have you ever taken part in NaNoWriMo? For those of you who aren't aware, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. Basically, the goal is to write, what was it? I think it was 100,000 words in the month of November. And it's a good way for artists who have been like planning or something like that to finally get like all their ideas that they have stuck in their head onto paper as like a first draft. I'm pretty bad at keeping up with stuff. I'm always just doing my own thing. Honestly, same. I've thought about doing like Inktober and NaNoWriMo, but I'm like, as much as I appreciate a schedule and a routine, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Yeah, just more pressure. Uh, yeah, just more pressure. I like the freedom to move my own pace. Yes, I know this feeling. uh, but it's like the tortoise and the hare. Just don't stop moving no matter how slow you are, and you'll get there. Yeah. Find a lot of people get discouraged because they burn out. Yeah, that's definitely happened with me. But it is important to find what works for you. For me, uh, having a halfway plan works the best for me, and then diving into a story and just like writing it out. That what works best for me. Some people are all about the rush and then a downtime, and other people are prefer to take their time to write the things, to plan out, and then will quickly write. Like Sean. Ticks and quirks. I can't think of any. I can't think of any ticks or quirks or mannerisms at the moment. Oof. Why did I choose these prompts? Big oops. Okay, maybe mannerism. Okay. Mannerisms I can do. Okay, I know like ticks and quirks and things like that. I know what, but um yeah, I know what those are, but I can't think of any for him that makes any sense at the moment, is what I'm trying to say. um Not me playing with my ring as I'm thinking. mm. I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. Though it's midnight, have a great stream and nice meeting you. Good luck on the raiding. Take care all. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Yeah. I don't know what 07 is. Thank you, you too. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, we'll just steal a trait that I have, which is fidgety hands. Somebody made popcorn. Popcorn sounds good. Okay. All right. Let me see. I think this works for now. Okay. Now, theoretically, it should already be saved. Public draft. View in world. Let me see how this looks. Okay. That's not gonna help. Okay. Okay. Pretty happy about this. That's like a base, so yeah. Go to preview mode. Okay. Is left vague for a very specific reason. We'll need to change some of the... but it's left vague for a specific reason. Since when the stream opened, the fuck? It's been open for the past like 3-ish hours. So, yee. Alright. We'll go ahead and switch that to private for now. I got a notification now. What the hell? Did something happen? Okay. So, yeah. Alright. Ba 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 ba. If you don't feel well, no need to talk about it. Remember how yesterday I said I got a sore throat? I spent all day today kind of like resting and my throat no longer hurts anymore. I now have a slight congestion. And I hate how it feels. So nothing bad happened. It's just me feeling a little bit ill. It no longer hurts to swallow. Yay! But yeah, so today was meant to be a chill stream. Today. How many times will I say today? A lot. Brain no worky. Brain is tired. I thought maybe something happened. Oh, something happened. Maybe she had a fight. Maybe something private. I ran through every option today. Nope, nothing happened. Just a chill writing stream today because I don't typically talk when I'm writing. So, sorry to make you worry. Why? Okay, it doesn't like it when I do thumbs up on that hand, but It likes it when I do thumbs up on this hand. About writing, I just wanted to get through Morpheus's character. I have a very base line down for him. I will probably go back and edit it, but I also intentionally kept some things pretty vague for the sake of like try to keep things private for a debut since I'm writing for my debut. Finally got my unique 2 races somewhat done. I have their base ready and I'm quite happy. Yay! I'm so proud of you, GoPro. Yay! I got one of the main characters for my VTuber lore done. Ha 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 ha. I got the main antagonist done. Yeah. So but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. I'm so sorry that you're coming in right as I'm calling it. But I'm sleepy. I'm still sleepy. So we're going to raid dude, no, I'm pissed at Twitch. Apparently, why are you on 6 hours? Okay. Apparently Twitch is doing this fun thing where some people's messages are not coming through to chat. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, who? Okay. Why is everybody that I follow on right now? Y'all making it very hard for me to choose. They highlighted, I hope they lose for aggression. Genuinely, yeah. No, I hope they lose for aggression. We are gonna raid into Faust, who's currently playing Final Fantasy right now with the community. Community roulette switch chat. Yeah. We're gonna raid into Faust. Faust is a good friend of mine. Y'all better behave for Faust. But Final Fantasy time. Yee! That was a weird buzzing. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. But anyways, yeah. That's gonna call it from me here. That's gonna call it from me here. Thank you everybody for popping in and for putting up with me being silent. But thank you so much for coming in and for joining me while I stumbled through writing. Definitely something that I needed to get done. Thank you so much to Scotty for the raid and for the follow, and thank you so much to the raiders for sticking around. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. So I hope you guys have a good night, a good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, and a good evening. Until next time, this is Lacrimosa Rose signing off. Mod announcements, hopefully by Thursday, maybe? I don't know. Bye bye.